Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Red Cord Tarot. I am Nikita, and today we are doing the monthly August 2021 zodiac sign readings for my Aquarians. Welcome, Aquarians. My son is an Aquarius, and so I love you all very, very deeply and revel in your uniqueness, revel in your the things that make you special and stand out. Conforming is overrated. Also, please, along with your sun sign, also watch your moon sign readings for knowing what's going on with your emotional placements. Then also watch your rising, that's what's happening in your external life, and then watch the Venus placement to see what is happening, be it in love or your money sector. All right, so the theme for you for this month is the building blocks. There's also a lot of completions and brand new beginnings happening for pretty much everyone, with the Lion's Gate energies pouring in, and it will be here from 8th to 12th. Anytime you could still be feeling the energies. You are being asked, we all are being asked to declutter our lives, not just our physical space, but also past baggages, burdens, resentments, grudges, old dreams which are not panning out, relationships that are just toxic and no longer helping us grow or evolve, where things have become from bad to worse, or even there's no progress happening. So just move on, leave the past behind, because for most of us brand new blessings are coming our way. We are being nudged by the universe, sometimes extremely rudely and forcefully. For some zodiac signs that did come out with tower moments and stuff, so there is a lot of shifts and completions, not just changes, right? It's not like fives are coming out, it's like nines and tens. Those kind of energies are really, really pouring in, and we are all being advised to surrender to the universe, to follow our intuition, not our temporary emotions, which a lot of people do confuse with intuition. Their deep longing for something does kind of make them feel that's their intuition guiding them. This is going to be an advice card which we will look at the very end. There are a couple of cards. One is in your outcome, which I do want to clarify with an additional card. Bottom of the deck is Knight of Sword. Are you trying to get away from a situation? Or you going towards someone? Maybe you have just suddenly realized the truth about some situation, and you are now making rapid movements, sending a message to someone. If it is about a job, you might have thought you have more time before your joining date, but now you have realized you need to pack, you need to relocate, you might need to join immediately, so you have to just be on the move. So what do we have here? We will be clarifying all the cards over here, and the core of your reading is Three of Cups. Wishing for a reconciliation, maybe spending some time with your friends, celebrating some good news. That sounds wonderful. What is challenging for you at this time is taking this leap of faith, where you're being asked to trust the universe, to allow certain changes to come in. You might have worked really hard on something, but now you might be transferred to another department. You might have to, you're like, oh my god, but I know everything about the previous one and not so much about this new department. But what you're doing is brick by brick you are building a very strong structure for yourself, and for that you are being asked to take this leap of faith. In your foundation, this is brilliant, okay? In your foundation is the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's emotionally grounded, someone very sorted, doing very well financially, and crowning you is the counterpart, the King of Pentacles. So, is it that you're thinking about your love interest, or if you're thinking about getting into partnership with someone and you're hoping to get someone who is an equal match, who's on the same page as you, has the same vision as you when it comes to your business or your project. So please take it as it resonates, because, well, even though I am seeing a lot of relationship coming out, it could pertain to other relationships with your parents, with your children, with your siblings, your neighbors, your friends. It could be about your work, your health. So take it where it resonates. Sometimes the person who's very significantly impacting you, or the energy is in your auric field, sometimes they do come very prominently into one's readings. So please take it as it resonates. Cross watchers, the roles might be reversed, so again, take it as it fits, right? In your recent past, you have received heavy downloads. Your crown chakra, your third eye might have been activated. You have been getting a lot of insights and epiphanies, great ideas. There might have been a secret in the past, a mistress, either you were or someone has a mistress, I don't know, take it as it applies. But there was this time period where there was nothing where you could do. You had a lot of understanding about that situation, a lot of knowledge, but you had to just rely on your intuition, rely on the divine guidance you were receiving, and allow things to play out, because at this time period there was no action that you could have potentially taken even. So in the near future is the Judgment. Now that you have released, you have surrendered to the universe, you are being set free from your own self, be it your conditioning, your own patterns, your own blockages. You are being set free, and the glass ceiling is being broken so that you can expand, and there's no limits to your expansion. There might be a decision or a choice that might be coming up in the very near future for you. In yourself, you are going through a transformation. There's death and rebirth, and I started this video by talking about that, and I have not done that in most videos, but the readings did bring it up. And so there has to be some old things, maybe old dreams, old behaviors, maybe you have not been working out, neglecting your health, whatever the situation that's no longer serving you is going to die. It is like shedding the old skin and allowing the new you to emerge, right? And so there is going to be death and rebirth, and you are very significantly going to be affected, because this is the Leo season, this is the Lion's gateway, and Aquarius is directly opposite of Leo, so you are directly impacted. We balance each other out perfectly. Where you are all about others, Leo brings in the learning about self love, self confidence, not relying so much on what people or your peer pressure, what their opinion is, what their opinion of you is, whatever. Okay, in your environment, you or someone close to you is feeling extremely stuck in their mind. They are stuck with their fears, or something is, they feel they cannot move, they cannot take a decision, they don't know what to do. So that kind of energy could be around you, someone very stressed out. your hopes and fears is that this journey, which has become a bit tedious, you feel very weighed down. There might be a lot of responsibilities or obligations that you have been fulfilling, okay, and taking care of. It's been a very long journey for some of you, from 10 months to 10 years. It could have been that long a cycle, and you are fearing that this will never end, but you're also hoping that now you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You can see that it's over. Yet again a 10, so completion is definitely happening there. Now for your outcome, there is stress and anxiety and nightmares or insomnia. So that's why I pulled out an additional card to see what this is about. It is about walking away from something that is no longer serving you, something that is not fulfilling you, something that you spend a lot of time, about maybe for some of you 8 years, 8 to 10 years is what this is showing me, this relationship, or if you've been working in a place for 8 to 10 years, but now you don't get any satisfaction, you don't feel emotionally fulfilled, you do not get any kind of excitement, or it might have turned toxic, or this person doesn't fulfill your needs, or you don't fulfill their needs, and you've realized, I don't care, it's been a long time, but I need to walk away, and that's really stressing you out. So now we are going to start clarifying with this celebration card, or with your friends. Yes, right now there might be some very good news happening. There could be a wedding, there could be an engagement, all right, and that you are celebrating with other people, but at the same time you might be feeling the loss of your own love, or a relationship that didn't work out for you. Memories of that might be surfacing at this time, or realizing that it is the end of it. You are going to be taking clear decision about the situation, because a tower fell. There was a sudden revelation, a sudden understanding while you were at a celebration that that cup is not fulfilling you, and that it needs to end so that the new can come in. So where are you taking the leap of faith for Aquarius August 2021? And don't worry, Aquarians, this is pretty much the theme for everyone. The sooner you allow the transformation to happen, the transition to be completed, the sooner such amazing blessings that you can't even imagine are coming towards everyone. So you're hesitant to apologize, send a message of love, or receive this cup of love that is coming your way, because it is putting you on a crossroad, asking you to choose past or future. What do you want? There is an opportunity for fresh new beginning in business venture. Somebody might be willing to invest, somebody might give you a job offer. If it is about love, there might be a new offer coming your way. Whatever it is, there is passionate messages coming towards you, or you sending it towards someone, and that is making you feel scared. You're wondering what to do. So tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles in the foundation. The Queen of Pentacles can be any earth sign, but with the Hermit, it could be a Virgo. It is not gender specific. So there was love in the situation, okay. There might be legalities for some of you, or there was lack of balance. This situation was unfair. You were not treated fairly, and you or this person or both of you withdrew into your respective corners, and you at least did a lot of introspection to figure out what went wrong. You might have buried yourself with your schoolwork, with your studies, with learning new skills, okay. There might have been a lot of wisdom that you were downloading, because in the recent past there's also the High Priestess. And what came with that was, yes, extreme amount of clarity, understanding about your situation, fresh new ideas. Your passion was roused again, where you wish to go ahead, where you wish to start a new venture or a new relationship. um, and Ace of Cup, so it could be a very passionate romantic relationship that has come through in the recent past. You might have to choose between two people. One of them could be a fire sign, one of them could be a water sign, or embody those qualities, because there is also King and Queen of Pentacles, someone you might have thought is your lifelong partner, but now you have a choice to choose between just someone you were very attracted to, or somewhere where there is also love and depth. You are wishing for something that is well balanced. There's love, passion, and commitment, where things can be grounded into the reality. So why is the King of Pentacles the crowning energies for Aquarius for the month of August 2021? Why is the King of Pentacles the crowning energy? You wish to put down the burden, and yet thus far you have not been able to. It has really exhausted you. You have kind of, because of this whole situation, lost your balance, and now you're beginning to get impatient. All right, you might be also listening a lot to people, their opinions. There might be a lot of people who have opinions, what's good for you, what's not good for you, and you might have to just withdraw from everyone so that you can actually listen to your heart's voice, listen to the intuition that is being sent your way, that will help you make this decision, which in the very near future will come heads on. You will have to choose. So this is the point of these readings, to understand on what ground should you make the decision, what should your choice be based on. Instead of grieving over spilt milk, or that which did not fulfill you, what brought sadness and grief, you might be carrying guilt and regret even, that left you feeling so lost and confused. There was so much gossip, so many people having the opinion. You need to let it all go, withdraw, meditate, spend some time alone in nature, so that the healing can come, so that the intuitive messages can come. Whatever you've been praying for, your prayers have been answered, but you have to be open to receiving it. You are trying to, this is your card, right? You have to listen, you have to pick you. Whatever the choice is, you have to pick you. You have to choose you. You have to choose your happiness. You have to choose your evolution, your growth, your happiness, your peace. Are you hearing me? Choose you. So why is the card of death and rebirth in the self position for Aquarians? You might be scared of becoming single after a very long-term relationship. You might be feeling unstable in your finances. There might be fear of losing out on finances. You are also afraid of conflict, arguments, fights taking place in the situation. That you might have to fight. They might, and that is what is keeping you stuck and stagnant and unable to move, because you're overthinking. There is paralysis by analysis in the situation, whereas you need to make a peace offering, or there is an offer coming your way which should make your choice very clear to you, if you allow it to. If you're just going to keep overthinking, your mind is too full for you to be able to listen to what your intuition is guiding you to do. Please tell me more about this Eight of Swords that has come out in the self as well as the environment. All right, so they could have been spying, stalking in this situation, someone who is a control freak, helicopter person, whatever the relationship is, it has led to extreme amount of anxiety and stress and overthinking. You're extremely worried, you're going to fall ill, you're feeling so stuck and trapped. But in this situation, not only do you feel left out in the cold, your needs are not being met in the physical realm, be it time, attention, affection, your emotional needs are not being met, but you might also be stressing about loss of um, income or financial stability. You are definitely being breadcrumbed in the situation. You are not being given enough time. You were just given bare minimum love or time, effort. If it is about a job, what you were expected to perform and the kind of remuneration you were receiving, the payment, the salary, or whatever it is called, it was not nearly enough for you, and yet you're scared that what if I don't get something new, and that fear is paralyzing you. So please tell me more about the Ten of Wands in the hopes and fears for Aquarius. Your emotions, okay, the past full moon that has gone by, which was in Aquarius, is where a lot of these emotions might have surfaced for you. You realized you have to make a choice, you have to choose a new direction, between the old person and the new person, and you have been waiting for divine inspiration to come in, but you are now beginning to feel extremely exhausted, and the time has come for you to put down your burdens and take a decision. Choose you, choose your happiness. I'm reiterating that. So please tell us more about the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Swords in the outcome for Aquarius. By the end of this month, you will have to make a decision. That definitely came out in the reversed. I don't know if it's reversed or not. Here's the divine inspiration. Yeah, there's something that is no longer working. It doesn't function as a team. There is no growth. It has just come to a standstill. Imagine a building, if you will, right? And the developers started building it some 10-15 years ago, and then it got into controversies, or there were some issues. The builder didn't have enough money, and the project got stalled. And now after 10 or 15 years, instead of keeping those two floors or just the plinth that has been worked on, it's best to allow it to be destroyed so that something new can come in. And you need to listen to your heart, you need to follow your bliss. Oh my god, your guidance is stop lying to yourself, stop lying to people around you, stop wearing a mask and show your true self. If you are sabotaging your own self, what is the point? You get one life that you at least consciously remember, that you're experiencing right now. So instead of putting up with someone who is treating you so shabbily, keeps you a secret, breadcrumbs you, is so unfair, unjust, you need to put up your boundaries. You need to not make an electric fence, but say no. And you need to be your biggest fan. Take some time out to heal, find your inner courage and strength. Stop worrying about what people will think. And yes, it is heartbreaking, but you need to take a decision, okay? Because if you accept the new offer coming your way, there is rapid movement forward, which is leading to your happiness. It might be a Leo you might be dealing with. So I hope you will find the strength to take the decision, allow the old to go, follow your intuitive guidance. Your higher self is guiding you at this time towards what's best for you. Stop giving into your fears. Allow happiness, choose happiness, move towards it. There is going to be forward movement. You will be financially in a good place. You just need to withdraw from everything and everybody and spend some time alone to figure out and allow justice to play out. It could have been a karmic lesson that you have been going through at this time. We are going to pull out a guidance final message card from the universe for my dear Aquarians. It is a very powerful reading. Yes, most people do not like to hear the hard truth, but on this channel you will get what you need to hear, not what you wish to hear. And I don't give, sugar coated whatever. And this is the energy at this time. This is the theme going on with the universe. Well, those are way too many. Spirit, give us one for Aquarians for August 2021. Don't get overwhelmed with what's happening around you, inside you. Just take a deep breath, drink some water, go out in nature and connect with Mother Earth, and then allow, speak the truth to yourself first and foremost. What is it that your heart's true desire is? Are you going to allow fear to keep you from happiness, or are you going to embrace this change and go for it? Right? It's entirely up to you. So universe does have a lot of messages for you. A win-win solution. That's the justice card, isn't it? In it, there is strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. 3 of actions. Things are working out beautifully. Now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide what your next big project will be. So if the old project is over or it's not going to go forward, there is something new on the horizon for you. You may choose to continue building upon your success or move on to something entirely different. The choice, the decision that's coming up. Be willing to travel if necessary. Guardian of emotion. This situation requires emotional maturity, but of course, and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best intentions, so you can rely on the advice you're given. This is very contradictory. This is saying do not listen to people around you because they are just confusing you and fogging the issue. So maybe this is what you have been doing. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous humanitarian, a refined person whom you can completely depend on. It could be a parent. There was this elder person who loves you a lot. That did come out. It could be your own self, your own inner masculine or inner feminine energies. This could be a reference to these characteristics within yourself. Like I just said, it could be entirely about you being your biggest supporter. But what I do know is old cycles are definitely ending. You need to walk away from something which has become stagnant. Choose the way forward, because that's where a lot of happiness is there waiting for you. You can now let go of all this stress and anxiety, conflict, put down your burdens, especially in a situation where you were being breadcrumbed. You always felt left out in the cold. If you're worried about money, please don't be. You have been really stressing. You were being controlled by this person and you've been feeling very, very stuck. So no point being in that situation, right? It's best to work with people who wish to work with you, who wish to see you grow. There is brand new love. There are love offers coming your way. You will meet someone who is better suited for you if you're letting go of an unsuitable relationship. There is divine partnership on the cards. someone who gets you, who's on the same page as you, that is there. So there's no need for you to put up with lies and deceits, and someone who's extremely selfish, who doesn't value the love that you brought in. There's so much happiness and celebration that is coming towards you, and you don't have to wait for it much longer. It is pretty much here and now. So stay in your balance, be fair, and just go within yourself, find it within yourself to self empower yourself, to become independent, get out of any codependent energies, take the charge ahead, go right ahead, go towards your happiness, be true to your emotions, take your decisions based on what your intuition is guiding you. Destiny is at play at this time, assisting you with your decision. You're definitely building something new, and it will continue for some time. This whole situation, get unstuck. Right, I'm just seeing if there's any additional messages here. There's a lot of passion, energy coming inside of you. There's a choice. You have to take the leap of faith, allow the tower to fall, the old that needs to go, let it go. You have your mental faculties working, you have passion, you have the energy to take action, you have very grounded plans. You are open to receiving and giving, right? You're willing to put in the time and effort, and as well as there is emotional maturity. There is be it in your work or in your whatever your relationship, you need to stay balanced, you need to stay tempered, even if this person just turned you completely upside down. But you have to heal your heart and stop the juggling, or if you're in a juggling situation, walk away from that. You need to find your inner courage and strength, heal yourself, make stronger personal boundaries, and then follow your heart and your intuition for the fresh new beginnings. That are several over here. I've shown you so many cards. It's a wonderful reading. Don't get scared by what that is already playing out in your life, right? And please do give me a thumbs up and claim this for yourself. Claim this for yourself. Do write in the comments below, I claim this. A fresh new start that starts with you trusting the universe and taking that leap of faith. So my Aquarians, I really hope that you will benefit from this reading, gain some insights, find your courage, and I leave you with so much love, light, and blessings. This is Nikita.